Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. How are you? Hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. Today, likewise other days, I shall put forward some important topics of birth change. And you know I am Uddin Majumdar, assistant headmaster from the government high school, Rangunia. These are very interesting topics. Birth change is not so difficult, but you have to follow some rules. Let us go to the board so that it can be clear to you. Dear learners, if you look at the board, you will see that the first one is passive voice of reflexive verbs. That means reflexive objects are there. He, subject, fan, bath, himself, object, you know. If you look closely, you will find it that the object is in the form of reflexive object pronoun, having reflexive pronoun. And the rules is very simple. The verb will be changed in past participle, and there will be a preposition by, then himself there will be no change in this respect. He fans himself, he is fanned by himself. Notice that the auxiliary verb is there is because the tense of the verb is given in the form of indefinite tense. Other example, she killed herself. You know, herself is reflexive pronoun and killed is verb and she is subject. Likewise, subject she, it will start from the subject also. The voice change of reflexive verbs are done by this way. She was killed by herself. Killed is verb and the auxiliary verb is obviously is in the form of past indefinite. It is very tough. Now let us come to the second one. Passive voice of intransitive verbs. The verbs carrying the reference of intransitive verbs, ran, slept. These are the intransitive verbs, you know. Rina, in active form, Rina ran a race. The subject is Rina, ran verb, and a race object. Now, you know, in the passive form, you have to start with the subject, object of the active form. The object was a race. A race was run by Rina. You know, ran is the first tense and run is first participle. And the verb was given in the past tense. And likewise, the auxiliary verb will be was. Another one, active. He slept a sound sleep. A sound sleep is the object of the active form. For this reason, we shall start it with a sound asleep. A sound sleep was slept by him. You know, the first participle form of slept is slept. Let us come to the another one. 3. Passive voice of prepositional verb. You know, prepositional verb are those that is group verbs which is added with preposition. For example, in active voice, you looked at the picture. Notice one thing, that looked at is group verb. You know it. You looked at the picture. The picture will be subject in the passive form. The picture was looked at. There will be no change of prepositional verbs. Looked at, you have to sustain it, retain it. The picture was looked at by you. Likewise, another example, a car ran over the dog. The dog was run over by a car. the after the subject you have to use auxiliary verb and the past participle of the main verb. Ran is given in the first form and run is past participle. Now come to the fourth one, voice of quasi-passive verb. The quasi-passive verbs are actually active verb, but they express quasi-passive sense. This is rice in the active form, rice, sells, sheep. The verb is in the form of quasi-passive verb, so we have to follow the rules. Rice is sold, cheap. As because sell is present tense and it will be changed to past participle, and the auxiliary verb obviously is because it is in the form of present indefinite tense. The last one example of quasi-passive verb is in the active form. The rod feels hard. The rod feels hard. Here the quasi-passive verb is feels and hard is object here, The rod feels hard. When you can feel the rod hard? When you are going to feel it or touch it. So we have to change this voice of quasi-passive verb by this way. The rod feels hard when it is fell. Dear student of class 9 and 10, I have tried my best to make you understand how to change voice by this way, and for the next class we shall discuss with other examples also. Till then, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you.